Okay, almost as important as the first video about consistency is do not get injured. Avoid injuries at all costs. So, for me in my life, I have been unfortunately sidelined with some pretty serious medical issues a few times in my life. Some of them were neurological and had me at the Mayo Clinic for a couple of weeks. Others were just injuries. I dropped a huge dumbbell on my foot and could barely walk for almost 2 years. So, whatever it happens to be, injury and illness, if you can avoid it, is paramount, right? Like you cannot get injured. So if you have decided to start a fitness journey, if you have decided to get up off the couch and go do something and be active, right? Even if it's not some of the stuff I recommend here on the channel, which is going and doing resistance training and cardio, and you're like, look, I'm just going to stop watching TV and I'm going to start playing pickleball, right? Like you cannot get injured. So the reason I use that example is the number one most injury prone sport for adults with a bullet. It's not even close. Second is basketball. First is pickleball. Because typically what happens, especially with pickleball is pitched to older folks as a way to get up off the couch and get exercise. They put pickleball courts in it at retirement homes, and they're going in all over the place, right? So people go, "Oh, I can do that. It's like a little paddle. Isn't that cute?" And then they get hurt. And what happens is, especially the older you get, one of the things that does change as you get older is you heal slower. The older you get, the longer it takes to heal from an injury. So, as you go through this fitness journey, do not get injured. So, how do you do that, right? How do you pick that out? Number one, I'm going to strongly recommend that everybody needs to resistance train. Everybody needs to, whether that's body weight, whether that's with resistance bands, whether that's with dumbbells and kettlebells, barbells, whatever it happens to be, resistance training needs to be part of our life as we get older. It helps with bone density, it helps with muscle strength, it helps with keeping yourself from falling, it helps you heal from surgeries and injuries. It's beneficial in every single way. It helps your hormone profile. There's literally not a negative thing about resistance training. The problem is that a lot of people jump into resistance training without first learning how to do it. And that's why a lot of people think that it's dangerous. A lot of people, when I say as a trainer, we're going to train with weights, their first response is, well, I don't want to get hurt. Isn't that dangerous? And it is not dangerous if you learn how to do it. So anything that you do, I want to give you two guidelines. Number one, everything you do physically is a skill. Learn how to do it. And usually that means hiring a coach. It's somebody who knows what they're doing to help you. That's really the best way to do it. Number two is you ease into it very slowly. So if you don't do any physical activity and you jump onto the pickleball court, you're going to get injured. But if you go, hey, I would like to play pickleball, then what you do is you start for a couple of weeks by getting up and going on walks every day and going on brisk walks and moving quickly. And then you kind of progress that. I wouldn't say necessarily run, but if you like to jog, you can start jogging. Then what you want to do is maybe you want to start by playing catch with your grandkids where you're moving around a little bit. Like you want to ease into it. You don't want to just jump. You also want to do some strength training because what happens is that your ligaments and tendons, which are usually what gets hurt as we age, do not have the strength to support the movement. And Achilles tears, for example, are real common in older folks who go from sedentary to active. So you want to start doing some resistance training and some strength training to strengthen your connective tissues. The issue with strengthening connective tissues is they take a long time to strengthen. So again, I want you to learn how to do these things first, and then I want you to ease into them. And then once you get out on that pickleball court, the first couple of months you're playing, you get to play one game, right? You get to play two games. Don't enroll in tournaments where you're playing all day. Don't go. And look, I understand that it's fun. People fall in love with it, and that's awesome. And once you've worked your way up to playing regularly, that's great. Just don't skip the working up part. So again, step number two in our Start Here playlist is avoid injury at all costs.